Peace to the west. Peace to the east. Peace to the south. Peace to the north. Peace with the air grace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace and welcome. I am Nine, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Nine at YouTube. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe for me. And if you haven't already, hit that notification button. Hit that like. And if you anything that you hear that you feel like dialoguing or dropping a comment to, go ahead and drop that comment. Keep it positive. Keep it positive. If you disagree and have actual facts on something that you say and you disagree with me on, comment that and drop the receipts. You know what I mean? So, we're going to get into the message. The message is about living in the present. Living in the present is today's message. I used to didn't understand about living in the present. Why? Because we was never taught to live in the present. We was always taught to map out our future. What we gonna be when we grow up? The future. We always was on the future or the past. Always on the history, which could be false history. Always on the history, the past, or on the future, where you don't get to manifest nothing in the present. I'm going to let that sink in. Nothing in the present time. It's being manifested because you pulling your wagon before your horses. What's that, Nina? Think about it. Y'all know, y'all done all seen a Western movie, an Amish movie, some kind of movie where they on horses in a wagon and the horses is pulling that wagon. What I say y'all doing? What I say we doing? We pulling the wagon before the horse. The horse is the power, right? So the wagon ain't going nowhere. So that's what we doing when we planning out everything or when we living back on the past and we not in the present. And this is a stomping ground for depression, for stress, for the ego to get at you, to waste time, to procrastinate, to wish, to dream, being stagnant, going backwards. All of this is when you ain't in the present. We have to manifest in the present. We gotta worry about today to get to tomorrow. I know your rent might be due. I know you barely made it this month. I know you barely made it this month because on top of the rent, you got the lights, you got that water bill, you got that phone bill. Your job ain't, your persecuting ain't helping you out really. You just barely making it. You can't worry about next month today, though. You got to start today on what you going to do about the rent next month. That's what we be messing up at. We be stressing on something that's in the past that's we can't change. We might can correct a situation, but can't change it. So, we might need to be focusing on what we got to do to correct this, if we can correct it, but not sit there and wonder how we can change it, or what if I would have did this, or what if I would have did that, or I wish this didn't happen, or that sends you down. It's a low frequency. You're not elevating. You're not like, man, damn, I wish that didn't happen. Damn, I can't take that back. Man, it is what it is. I won't do that no more. I won't do that anymore. I won't let that happen anymore. I'm on point now. But I can't sit and stress on what already happened because it's going to jeopardize my future. Because I'm wasting time in the present thinking about something that I can't change. That's that's already to happen. What haven't happened already is the future. So for you to be able to tap into the future, you got to be in the present. You can't jump into the future. You got to make it into the future from the present. So you got to figure out today what you going to do today. When you wake up, you can't be carrying on that extra baggage that you had from yesterday. You can't carry that baggage. Put that baggage down. Push that bag. Don't even come back for it. Get some. Repack your stuff. Repack your stuff and map out your destiny. What you gonna do now to obtain what you want in the future? You can't sit and stress on the past, what already done happened, and then you can't stress on what's gonna happen. That's where anxiety come from. That's where that feeling in the gut. 9 times out of 10, that feeling ain't coming for what's presently going on. You feeling that low frequency, that stress, that de-stress. Maybe you feeling it. I'm not psychic. I just done been through it. I be going through it, getting out of it. So I have to research. I have to search, research, and learn. So maybe you going through that low depressive, that stressful stage from something that already happened. Something that happened in the past. Recently. You still on it. You still on it. Instead of coming in peace with yourself, realizing it is what it is. You can't change the past, but you can correct what was done in the past in the present, not to make that same mistake again. So you got to be like, that's gone. It is what it is. It's over with. This is the new, and the future is tomorrow. So we can't stress on tomorrow neither. We can't go into tomorrow unprepared. So we use the present to prepare for tomorrow. You hear me? We use the present, the now, to prepare for tomorrow. But don't plan for tomorrow before you got today planned out. Don't do that to yourself, because you're going to end up backwards. So what I do, Nino? This is what you got to do. You got to grab hold of your thoughts. You got to control your thoughts. Don't let your thoughts control you. So the ego, the subconscious, can't rob you. Can't rob you of your happiness. Because you will be happy, smiling around good company, and some reason you will get back sad. You will feel like you robbing yourself because I'm supposed to be sad. I just went through this. I just took this loss yesterday. I just took this loss last week. Why I forgot about it today? Why have I forgotten about it? Why I'm over here smiling and having a good time? Your ego will rob you. So once them thoughts start happening in the present time when you enjoying yourself, and then you're like, oh man, I got court tomorrow. Oh man, I got work tomorrow. I got to do. Right now though, you enjoying yourself right now. You might not know what tomorrow bringing. So you need to enjoy yourself now and figure out what you're going to do now for tomorrow. And don't let people, when you've changed, when you're a different person, don't let people always bring up the person you used to be without correcting them. We can sit there and laugh like, oh yeah, I do remember that. Hey man, you remember when you popped that one dude on the head? Or hey, you remember when you was tripping with that one female? And sometimes we tend to get back into that laughing and stuff, but all these things is low frequency and negative. And if you ain't that person no more, you need to always let people know. Like, haha, yeah, man, I was on some bullshit then. I was misguided. I was wrong. I don't know what I was on. That ain't me. That was the past. I'm a whole nother person. My cells done regenerated. I ain't even the same person no more. That was the past. I ain't the same person no more. I appreciate if you leave that in the past. We can't take that into the future with us. Like, we got to stay in the present to manifest the things we want in the future. And when we think about the past, it got to be happy memories. It can't be like you thinking in the past on some stuff that brung you down to keep you down. Or if you're thinking about the past, think about where you was at and how you done elevated to where you at now, even if it was a little bit at a time when you reflect on the past. You know what I'm saying? And then manifest your future right now. Stay in the present. All right, subconscious, get out my mind. That was then. We now. We in the present.